Alright, I'm back, and I have a new figure here in front of me. This time I got the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Costco exclusive Battle Ops Bumblebee. Yeah, this thing is pretty damn big. In fact, people are kind of debating whether to call it a leader class or something above that. So, the figure that you're seeing here, you're only going to have this nice kind of gold color for these if you get the Costco exclusive. If you try to get the normal Battle Ops Bumblebee, he's just going to have a basic yellow paint. So bear that in mind before you go out and start looking for this guy. Now with that said, here he is, and yeah, for a Bumblebee figure, this thing is huge. And because it's the Costco exclusive, I got the really nice, gold, yeah, really nice kind of like gold paint all around. Looks really good. So, in the package, he actually comes with two other little figures. He comes with a little Legends class Bumblebee that has this really crazy reflective gold paint to it here, and yeah, this thing is very much like a trophy of sorts or something. Really cool. Very small, but I mean, yeah, I mean, you literally just look at the size difference between these two cars here. It's insane. So, he does also come with a Legends class mud flap, but I'm going to be entirely honest with you, that figure is a waste of time, and I would have been completely fine if the set didn't even come with it, because that figure is terrible. I am not going to show that here. This video is going to be all about Bumblebee. So, I think I'll start by giving you a closer look at the little Legends class Bumblebee here. Again, with that really crazy, super reflective gold-like paint and stuff. Really cool. Again, you can only get this version of the Legends class Bumblebee if you get the Costco exclusive of this guy. So, to transform this little guy, it's relatively easy. Just pull his legs out like so. Split the legs down the middle. Take these little sections from the side of the car. These will be his arms. And then take the whole front of the car and just move that down like so. And then you can just take those arms and just position them how arms should look. And there you go. Here's the little Legends class Bumblebee. And yeah, this thing looks so nice. Like, despite its size and all that, yeah, he's gonna look really nice on the shelf and all that. So, really cool that this set comes with this guy. Just again, bear in mind you can only get this gold version if you get this guy. So, with that out of the way, I'll go ahead and set him aside, and now let's fully focus our attention to the main event here. And yeah, this guy is really big, really nice, and he looks amazing from pretty much every angle. Like, here's the front of the car here. You can see there's some headlights there that oh yeah, this thing does have lights and sounds, but I'm gonna be upfront with you here. I'm really not a fan of the lights and sounds on these figures. You know, those are obviously more intended for way younger folks. So no, I did not actually put batteries in this, so I'm not going to show you the lights and sounds. And also, I think that's also going to be a good thing, because when I transform this guy, well, if I try transforming him with the lights and sounds, they're going to be going off all over the place, and it's going to get annoying. So it's kind of for the best that I don't show that here. So, so yeah, he does have some nice headlights there, where some lights would be. So like, essentially you would press this button right here on the top of the hood, and the lights would actually light up and flash and stuff like that. So, nice detail there. Looking at the side of the car, very clean profile. Like, there's not even like a a ton of like panel lines and stuff, so it's pretty relatively clean, I'd say. Coming to the back, yeah, I would say things do get a little bit more cluttered back here on the bottom, but that aside, he does still have very nice paint. He's got a painted license plate. He's got the silver Chevy logo, and they even managed to put in some transparent red plastic in there for his tail lights. No, his tail lights do not light up with the lights and sounds. I've seen other people try that with this guy, and that's not a thing you can do. Top of the car looks very nice. Again, very clean profile. I mean, yeah, there are kind of more panel lines on the top here, but still nothing that, you know, really takes from the overall look of the car. So, he has some really nice silver rims, and he actually has rubber tires. Yeah, the last figure that I've gotten that had rubber tires is the Leader Class Prime from the first movie, so it's really nice seeing that again here. So, that's pretty much it for, well, normal car mode. So before I actually transform him, there is actually one other thing that he can do in vehicle mode. Well, technically two, but, well, we're going to have to do one of those anyway to even show the others. So yeah, you can open the doors just like you can on the like deluxes and whatnot. You know, so if you like to display your cars with open doors and stuff, you can totally do that. But the real reason why I am opening this is because he has this little mode here, which if you actually undo this section, there are these bits on the inside that you can actually flip out, and you can give him weapons in vehicle mode. So once those are flipped, you can actually push this thing back down. It's a little tricky, so maybe I should leave the little weapons up like that. So but yeah, you can have weapons in vehicle mode, and that's really cool. And when you do the lights and sounds here, it'll also light these up. And I believe you also get a new set of sounds if you, press this a number of times. So very nice that you can do that with one of these figures now, because you know usually weapons would store somewhere like inside the vehicle, or you know like on the bottom somewhere. So really nice how they integrated that. So. Because I've kind of already got this started here, I think now I'm going to go ahead and actually cover the transformation. So while this guy is massive and all that, he actually has a pretty simple transformation, believe it or not. So I'm going to show you how to do that here. So, for starters, I like to start with the, well, we can kind of just undo this section again. Just like I did earlier. Let me also move my camera up a little bit, because he is going to get really, really tall, so I need to be able to compensate for that. So yeah, moving that roof section up. Also going to undo this back assembly here, like that, and kind of just hinge this up and out of the way. Also, I like to keep the doors off to the sides completely to make things a little easier there. And from here, his arms are kind of just resting in there, so you can kind of just grab it from the, grab the arms and just, lift it from the back of the car there, so you can see how that looks. And now that we got that, let's go ahead and actually do the legs. So to do that, I'm going to take this back section and untab that from the sides here, and then you should be able to actually split the legs down the middle like so. So one more thing you should probably do, this whole thing is going to start hinging, so you might as well just accordion that forward and just tab that into place like so. If I had batteries in this thing, he would be making a lot of obnoxious loud sounds right now. So once you got that, for the legs, now what we're going to do is we're going to take these sections, unhook these from the sides here, and just kind of swing that up and out of the way. Do that on both sides here. So give it just a little pull so it unhooks and move it forward like that. Now, what we can do, we can actually grab hold of the feet here and kind of to start to unhinge, because it kind of compresses on itself quite a lot. So yeah, just grab hold from. I like to grab hold from here. And also swing this section up like that, keep things out of the way, and then just extend his leg out like that. And then from here you can also swing his foot out, and then this little section right here is going to swing around like this, and then you can spread these out to give him some heels there, to keep him nice and stable while standing up. After you do that, you can take this section and fold that in like so. This little piece is just going to rest along the side there. And there you pretty much go. From here, this is a little bit optional. You don't really have to do this, but you can take the little top bit of here and kind of move that in. Which, actually, now I think of it, this actually does hinge further forward. So, yeah, once you get it to there, you can take that piece and move it in to kind of just give them some extra detail there. So there you have one of the legs all done. So you're just going to do the same thing on the other side. There is no difference whatsoever. So I'm just going to kind of blaze through this section a little bit so I can have some extra footage to work with here. Here we go. Swing that forward and move that little piece in, give him that extra leg detail. Take the foot here, swing that around, and then take his heel and swing that out like so, and spread these out. And just give that a couple of hinges there. Here we are. Okay, so there we pretty much have the legs done. So yeah, it might be a little tricky the first couple times you do it, but I assure you, you're going to kind of get used to it. It's really not that difficult, actually. So once we got the legs going there, he's already starting to get really tall. So now I need to move my camera further up so I could show you his upper half here. So from here, let's see, we're going to take these sections, or let's see, yeah, take these sections. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. No, you want to actually pull the wheels out like so, because this is connected to this piece. So make sure you swing that out before you do anything else here. And now that we have that, now we can take oh yeah, there's also this little piece here too. I keep forgetting about that. It's a little extra bit. Okay, sorry about that. So after you got that stuff undone, now you can actually take this whole section and just kind of swing that down like so. So do that on both sides. Give it a little pull. And now that you have that, now the arms should be pretty easy from here, because they're kind of already done. All you really got to do is just, well, let's see. Well, you're actually going to want to untab them from the middle here, just like this. And these will just kind of start swinging out. So once you got that, yeah, this whole thing is just going to kind of swing around and tab in to the side here, and then you can kind of just position the the rest of the arm, more or less however you would want it. So that is how you do one of the arms there. Also, let's see. Well, let's do the other arm, because there is actually a big difference between this arm. So with this arm here, so I mean, yeah, you still swing it around, and you still connect in the same place, but he has a arm cannon, and the way that this works is that if you actually bend the arm, it will actually retract the cannon and expose his hand, which admittedly might be a little difficult to see because it is fully transparent plastic. But with the lights and sound stuff, the inside of the cannon will light up and kind of make the hands glow a bit. So that's how That's how another one of those little gimmicks work there. So from here, coming back to here, we can actually move these bits back up, so they're just kind of back in place and out of the way for the last couple things we're going to do here. And now let's go ahead and actually grab his head from here and just kind of start to swing it around. So get it to where this section pops up, and then connect it to the top there. Take those little weapons, swing those in like so. So he's got his shoulder cannons. And I'll go ahead and also do this now. You also want to grab a hold of the car parts here, pull them out a bit, and that way you can actually keep them at an angle here, giving him some way nicer looking chest. So once you do that, you're pretty much done. You just take this section, just hinge it back. There is this little piece down here that you want to fold in like so, and then yeah, that's essentially it. Just, hinge that down. You'll hear it click into place. And with that, he is now pretty much, I don't think I missed anything. Yeah, he is transformed. Oh yeah, you can also kind of just mess with like the door wings, kind of just position those however you really want. So I believe they can kind of like tilt up, and you can get them in a number of like positions, which is kind of cool. So yeah, so here he is in his robot mode, and yeah, he is pretty cool. He's pretty damn cool. He looks really nice with this paint that you get with the Costco exclusive here. In fact, were it not for this variant existing, I don't think I would have even picked up any version of this mold, to be entirely honest with you. So, so there's my little kind of opinion there on that. But hey, I mean, he is still a fun figure. So I mean, if you don't live in the U.S. and you still really want you still find this mold interesting and whatnot, then I mean, yeah, of course, still try to find the normal version of this guy. So, yeah, here he is in robot mode, and I'll try to show you some of his details here, from the legs all the way back up to the head here. And I'll give you a little spin so you can see how he looks from the sides here, the back. Yeah, he's still got, car stuff on the back, but I mean, this is kind of a thing with literally every single Bumblebee figure, so I'd imagine most of us are pretty much used to it at this point. And yeah, so for articulation, his this arm can move relatively freely. You can spin it, you can curl it in. The fingers are on a hinge here, as well as his thumb, so you can kind of move that around to your liking. I just like to have him in a neutral pose for now. And so, unfortunately, because of how the arm cannon is here, the articulation on this arm is quite limited. So again, like if you take this and move it forward, it's going to extend the arm cannon, and once it's there, it's pretty much in place. So you have to do this to get the hand out, and then if you want to still have the hand, all you can really do is like hinge it down to about there, and maybe move the shoulder in a little bit, so you can have his hand a little bit further down there. So yeah, that does kind of suck a little bit, but I don't think it completely kills the figure for me. I think it's I mean, it's there, but again, it's not nearly as annoying because I don't have batteries in here to be hearing all those sounds and stuff. So so there's the arms. The legs are quite nice. They can move forward a good amount. They can move back a good amount as well. You can kind of see that there. Got a nice kind of kick on both the front and back. So that's kind of cool. You can move his legs out or in to about here if you want him standing like as straight up as possible, or you know, have him in an action pose. Because of the clicky kind of like ratchet joints on this guy, it's going to be a little hard getting something kind of like in between that. So I do kind of apologize there. I can't really show that too much, but I can at least explain it and give you an idea of how it works. So for the feet, the meat just kind of, they just kind of just move forward and back, mostly because of transformation. You can move the spurs, you can move this section in, again, mostly for transformation, but you can, I suppose you can kind of adjust that a bit for some more specific poses, or, you know, whatever you're trying to do with them. And, for his shoulder cannons here, he does still have lights and sounds in robot mode. Like every time you do something with the cannon, there's a sound, and I believe still every time you press the button up here, the lights up here are going to go off. So yeah, and one other little thing, you can actually take his head here, and you can actually give him his battle mask, and yeah, look at that. That's actually really cool that they incorporated that in this. Yeah, you can totally have him just fully like armed up and you know, ready to take some baddies down. So yeah, this guy's really fun. So I'll go ahead and just undo the mask here real fast. There we go. Very simple getting it back and forth too. So it's not like you have to like remove the whole head or anything like that. So yeah. So I'll bring in the little Legends guy here for a moment, just to kind of give you another sense of scale, because yeah, that is a absolutely massive size difference. And because this video is, you know, pretty much all about Bumblebee, I'm also going to bring in my my deluxe custom painted Bumblebee that my coworker Simon painted for me, so you can kind of see how a deluxe looks next to this thing. So yeah, and for the hell of it, I'll also move this little guy right in the middle here. So yeah, you can just kind of see the kind of like you can just see the scale differences. It's just crazy. So yeah, that's definitely something. So if you get this guy, make sure you have the space for it. Like, that's another thing. Like, this guy is really huge, so before you even consider buying this mold, make sure you got the space for it. And just because of the hell of it, the only other thing I have on me right now that I can compare it to is just my my old phone here, so you can just kind of see how a iPhone looks next to him. Still really big size difference. So yeah, that's pretty much everything with the Costco exclusive Bumblebee. He is very fun. If you plan on getting him, make sure you have the space, and also keep in mind the thing with the arm here. But other than that, he's going to look really nice on the shelf, especially with this paint scheme. So yeah, this is the Costco exclusive Bumblebee that comes with the little that little gold Legends class Bumblebee here. And yeah, if you're looking for this guy, happy hunting. And with that said, yeah, I hope this was enjoyable and informative, and yeah.